We are great believers in the API economy, otherwise we wouldn't have invested in a rapid API.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, what do you think are the biggest challenges today of companies that have hundreds or thousands of APIs to manage today?
Well, I think the thing that maybe the people listening should understand is, okay, I'm an old guy. 20 years ago when I wrote an application, I would open up an editor and I'd write my application. And if I needed some functionality, I would either write it or I'd import some local library to do it, right? Like it was part of the language library, et cetera. And so that's kind of like, that was what software development used to be. And then I would say like 10 years ago, you could call it the MuleSoft era, where if I was writing software in a big organization, I would write a piece of it, and then maybe another person in the organization would write a piece of it, but it was still kind of internal to the organization, right? This is why you'd have like catalogs, API catalogs within organizations. So that's kind of like, a decade-old problem where if you've got thousands of internal APIs, you need a catalog to do it. This is pretty well understood. This is why MuleSoft is MuleSoft. What has happened in the last 5 years is today, if I sit down and I write an application, whether I'm in an organization or I'm not, on average, 17 of the APIs that I use are external somewhere on the web and on the cloud. And that doesn't matter if you're in an organization or you're an individual, right? There's no way I'm going to write a better way to send an SMS than like Plivo or Twilio. There's no way I'm going to do real-time video better than Mach. There's just no way, right, that I'm going to do these things. And so, there's a number of challenges that come with that. So let's say I'm a developer in a large organization. So I need to know, what APIs are internal, what are they, how do I use them? Which ones are external, how do I use them? For the ones that are external, I want to know, like, are they, responsive, are they not responsive? I want to understand, how much they cost. I want to have full analytics and visibility. So you can almost view that there's this transition from an independent developer writing everything to an organization where they're all using everything to now like basically this almost like cloudish world of APIs everywhere. And we need to re-implement control on and visibility on top of those. And so I think that this is probably for any developer using APIs the number one challenge that they're facing. And this is exactly what Rapid API addresses, right? It says, listen, we'll let you find them and use them and we'll determine whether they're being performant and we'll tell you how much they're charging you.